Hello? Hello, hello? Hello! How we all doing today? Chris, you're today's first. Congrats. And Matthew. It's been a while since I saw you in here. I know it's because I also tend to stream quite a bit earlier than what you're used to. Because well, you know, time zones they do kind of suck. They do suck. We should all just be in one collective time zone, you know? Some of us are night people anyway, night owls, so we can just, you know, some of us would volunteer to be in the awake around the time when it's just dark outside, you know? But it would just be the same time everywhere. You know? But everyone is awake or asleep at the same time. Or, I don't know. Maybe it wouldn't work very well. But either way, it's nice to see you both. And Veld and Kaya. How you doing? Thank you for the lurk. And for you too, Matthew. Appreciate the lurk. How are you doing though, Veld? Is it, wait. No, I misremembered. I was like, wait, do you have today off? Or, no, you usually work on Fridays, I think. But yeah, today is a day. Also, here's a cat butt, in case anyone was wondering. It's Floof. This is Floof. Yeah, today, we're gonna be continuing ghostpia. We're gonna continue ghostpia, which is, for those of you who have not been here before for that, I apologize because it is a visual novel, so it could be difficult to, you know what's going on and everything in the game. But basically, it's about a ghost town. It's just a town filled with a bunch of ghosts, and they all live their lives as if they were still alive, kind of. But then there are a few people who they really want to escape because they can't escape from the town, or no one's really tried, I guess. So that's like in short how it is. And then there's a new ghost that shows up as well, which makes things interesting because no one new ever shows up there. So we're gonna figure out what is up with that, you know? You're doing okay. Work has been a beach. Abolish time zones at once. Say no to time. I agree. Just stop it. Stop it all together. And they all live. Well, the interesting thing about the game, though, is that in the middle of the town square is a huge missile sticking out from the ground. And all of the ghosts' names have been etched onto the missile. And I'm wondering if it's been like that is what caused everyone to die. But then the question is, how did that occur? Like, what is just she always wants to like lie on top of my mixer, and she ends up muting my mic and everything, and it's so annoying. And I just have to like stop her from lying down on it. So she was like, well, fuck that then, I'll leave. If that's how you wanna be. But yeah, also, one thing that I forgot to mention on Tuesday, which I feel is very important that I say, is because I've been meaning to postpone this. Well, I mean, I've been meaning to push Friday stream off by one day, so I'll be doing that on Saturday instead. I just forgot to say. I just forgot to say it out loud, but that was my plan. Mainly because, you know, tomorrow is Rod's birthday, and he's gonna have a long birthday stream. And seeing as I am one of his best friends and one of his mods, I want to be there for it. So I figured, you know, on Saturday, we're gonna do that instead. We're gonna stream that instead. So I hope that is okay. Hope that is okay for all of you. I know that some of you also might think that that is better because you have Saturdays off. Maybe, who knows? And you don't have to be up early the next day. Maybe it's a good thing. You have a problem with your colleagues lying on the mixer at work too? It's a problem. Oh, it is a problem. Everything is cat bed. I mean, to be fair. Yes. But also, I wanted to do a little bit of an unboxing today. I picked up a package that I ordered, I think it was this weekend. And, I picked it up today, so I haven't really had time to open it anyway. So I figured, you know, we can do it on stream. Unboxing, yeah. Are you also like that? That you just really enjoy watching people unbox things, even though it's like you don't really care about what's inside? It's just the anticipation, the possibility of what could it be? It's endless, you know? You love it so much. I think it's also fun. But yeah, so we're gonna do that. I have my knife here. I'm gonna do my very best not to dox myself here. So this is from a store called Outland, which is basically you know, a geeky comic book type of store here. You could say that it's a chain, but it's like they have less than 10 in the entire country. Maybe like 5. Get some tape. No, it's fine. It's just up here. It's all good. I'm just gonna have it the other way. It is all okay. I don't have time for that. That's too much work. It's too much work. You think a YouTuber you watch mentioned that one? Wait, YouTuber? As in, do you watch like a Norwegian YouTuber? Interesting. Yeah, you can buy all kinds of things there. You can buy comic books, board games, D&D stuff, Warhammer stuff, cosplay stuff, just merch of all kinds of things, mangas, collectibles, all of it. Oh, I know of that one. Ah, I see. That was kind of what I was thinking that you meant, but I wasn't sure. Oh, boop the mic. This might not be that interesting for many people, but so I've been talking about how I really wanted to start reading the anime that I'm totally obsessed with these days, which is called The Apothecary Diaries. It's so good. The thing is, I was ordering from somewhere else to just order these. I was like, I was gonna buy the first 3, and then I got an email saying that they had to cancel one of them because they didn't have the second one. So they were just sending me the first and the 3rd volume. So I was like, oh damn, I have to order I have to order like the second one and the 4th and the 5th somewhere else. So that's what I have. I have 2, 4, and 5 here, and then the other 2 will be from a different place. Yeah, it is Mao Mao. It is. I'm really looking forward to reading it. So, but while I was looking at that, I saw something else. And I was like, hey, I haven't treated myself to anything since I got my first paycheck. So, you know, let's just say that this is a treat for myself, you know? This is not a treat. This is different. Mao Mao, your ass off. Exactly. But yeah, this next one is. Oh, you can. No, you can't tell it on. Or you can't see on camera, but. And one of you, I say, some of you might know what one of my favorite animes are. I have several. And I came across something. I was looking for a specific character, and I didn't find the specific character that I was looking for. But I did find another, like, a second favorite character. So this is... Hey, Zoom boy! It says Hunter x Hunter. I'm sure some of you have watched this before. And this is the character that I bought. It's one of my favorite characters. It's Hisoka. And I don't have a lot of like anime stuff, like collectibles and stuff. I have these behind me from Made in Abyss, but that's pretty much it. I figured I want this one. It was also pretty cheap. So like, you know, I'm gonna buy it. I'm gonna buy it. So that's what I ordered. That's what I ordered. I don't really want to take it out of the box now though, but you probably all seen, well, some of you have probably seen this character before. I would assume, even if you haven't seen the show. You should watch the show though. It is a really good show. Probably the best shonen. Maybe not the best, but one of the best. It's hard to pick just one. It's hard to pick just one. But that was it. That was it. I'm gonna have to put the box on the floor so Sirius can be up on here. Yeah. An excellent payday treat. I think so too. Is it also good for people who don't care for anime? I don't know. It's hard to say because it depends on what you don't like about anime, you know? Because it is an anime. So it's hard to... Yeah, it's hard to say. It's like, it's easier to recommend a show like Attack on Titan, for example. Or Death Note. Because those are like not very typical anime. In the sense that they... I feel like they appeal more to a Western audience in a way. But usually put off by the visual style. Yeah, I don't think you would like Hunter x Hunter then. I don't think you would like it then. You're all wrong sometimes. True. Hey, Blues! You mind in ghostpia? It's like the darkness is the light. Ghostpia is the... She's scaring... Is she scaring me tonight? Wait, oh. I don't even know where that's supposed to be from. But how you doing today, Blues? It is nice to see you. It is nice to see you. Also, my cats are really annoying today. I can hear him meowing and demanding attention. But then when I give him attention, he doesn't want anything. Like, what do you want me to do? I don't know, what do you want me to do? Get a bunny, they're never annoying, but don't they like destroy your house? I don't think that would be a good idea if I'm renting somewhere, you know? Disturbia. Oh, I see. I'm not really good with lyrics, I have to say. I'm not good with lyrics. They only destroy your house if you let them. Yeah, but how do you prevent them from doing so? What if they do it when you sleep? You can't keep guard over them the entire time. And I thought that you couldn't really train bunnies to do or don't do certain things because they don't... Wait, who I think I heard something about that. I don't know if that's true though. That it doesn't help to like try to discipline them or something because they won't understand what you're trying to do. Cats can be very destructive too. Yeah, but they're easier to train, I would think. A lot of people think that you can't train cats, but you can. Your ex's cat was really cute and fluffy, but she was also extremely destructive. Yeah, I've never had a cat like that. And if they have, well, it depends on if you let them or not when they're, you know, kittens. A lot of people do a lot of stupid things because they think that the cats are too cute, so they can't really discipline them. And it will bite them in the ass in the end, you know? Bunnies are very trainable. Cats and bunnies are fairly similar when it comes down to training them. So what if they start doing something that you don't want them to do? What do you do then? But hey, Tannhauser, how you doing? How you doing? But yeah, I know a lot of people have cats that can be really destructive. It's like, it's not a cat versus bunnies type of thing. I'm not saying that cats are better than bunnies or anything like that. It's not what it's about. I've just heard from rabbit owners that it doesn't help. So I don't know. I don't know who to trust then. I don't know anything about keeping bunnies. Bunnies are very food motivated, so you can train them to do things for treats, kind of like you can with cats and dogs too. Yeah, but when they do stuff that they're not supposed to do, that's the thing. It's easy to encourage them to do something, like training in that way. Because that's, like, I'm not talking about teaching them how to do tricks and stuff, because that's easier. But if you're gonna like untrain them is probably more correct to say. Train cats, it's only hey, I can let food stand out on the counter. They will seriously not touch it at all. They don't care. Or they know that they're not supposed to. Hey. Aw. Hey, Salsa. Yeah, I have kitties all over the place. Well, they're only two, but it seems like they're all over the place. he I don't know what's up with him today, but he's all over the place. But you're doing good. I'm glad. To keep them from doing things you don't want to do, you can put them off with noises. Yeah, see what I mean? What he does to get my attention is to basically torment my other cat. Because he knows that I will give him attention. But then when I give him attention, I don't know what he wants because he doesn't know what he wants. He doesn't know what he wants. You have 7 kitties and they're all over the place. Oh damn, 7? And you live by yourself? Or wait, how do you manage? 2 is just more than enough for me. 7 would be insane. But also, hi Salsa, how are you doing? Also, let me give you a shouty outy. Go give Salsa a follow. Oh wait, I also forgot to shout out Krauses. I also forgot to shout out Krauses. Did I forget anyone else? Because I feel like maybe I possibly could have. I don't know. But you good just working right now? That's good. That's good. Well, I mean, maybe not the working part, but I'm also doing good. I'm also doing good. It's been a rough day. Like, work-wise, it's been a long day, and I barely slept. And it was not because I didn't go to sleep. I actually just lied awake for a long time. I couldn't fall asleep. So yeah, I'm probably gonna go to bed a little bit earlier today. Once you went on a date with a woman who had 5 cats in a 45 square meter. That is, excuse me, but that is disgusting. Because if you have a litter box for them in such a small apartment for that many cats, it's gonna stink the entire time. Because there's always gonna be someone who uses it. What do I do for work? It's hard to say without like explaining. It's more like I edit texts and stuff, and then I proofread a bunch of stuff as well. It's for basically a web page that they that is used by medical professionals and stuff. And yeah, so it's very important that all the information is correct and that it looks neat and nice. So for someone who's very nitpicky like me, I do a pretty good job at it. But yeah, I haven't had it for very long. I got I signed a contract on the 8th. So it's been like 10 days since I signed the contract, but I've been working there since the beginning of November. So I haven't worked there for very long. But 5 no! It's not true. It's not true. Well, I mean, it used to be. It used to be, but not now that I work. I went to bed so I could have gotten at least 5 hours of sleep today. But I did not get 5 hours of sleep. I don't know how much I got, but it was not 5 hours. It was quite a bit less than that. But you know, we're persevering, we're surviving, we're doing the thing. You know, life and all. Your cats were monsters. Your friend, their mother, was always upset for encouraging their destructive tendencies. Wait, always upset because of stuff that they did or didn't do themselves? What do you mean? Honestly, it's so easy to train cats if you just know what you're doing. And no, I don't mean in like an intimidating or mean way either. It's just, so many people just don't think that you can train cats. And it's so wild to me. Your dad lives with you, you're a full-time caregiver for him. Oh, I see. 2 cats were his, 2 cats were your mom's, who passed away, and you found the other 3 starving. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Tannhauser. Yeah, this is what I'm dealing with this during winter time. Oh, upset at you. I see, I see. Wait, so you encouraged it? But what did you do? Your brother has 2 bunnies. The male is about twice as big as the female, which is pretty funny to see when he wants to fit in the same tiny spot where the female is sitting. Oh. You definitely can train them. Yeah, you can. You can. But it's definitely easier when they're young, like when they're kittens. But I feel like a lot of people just don't have the... Like, they don't have the willpower to do it because... But they're so cute, and they just want to spoil them, and they just want to do everything for them, and then, you know... And I also get it. But it's not good in the long run. It's all good, now you have a bunch of cats. You've always been a cat person anyway. I mean, that's good. That's good. Imagine if you lived with 7 cats and you were not a cat person. That seems... Wait, no, 5. I mixed... No, wait. Who... It was 7. Okay, I was like, wait, who was it that said 5 and who was it that said 7? But you meant you were the one who encouraged them to be catastrophic? What a troll, Blues. What a troll. I kind of understand why that would be annoying, though, as the owner of the cats. Hey, Dave! How you doing, Dave? I hope you're doing well. Thank you for the lurk. Thank you for the lurk. Go check out Dave if you haven't already. Yeah, you already know each other, don't you, Tannhauser? I mean, we do know the same people. Like we know the different connections between the people. I don't know words. I hope you understand what I mean. The male bun that your older that your brother has is a lazy ass, and the small female is an absolute trash goblin, and it's amazing. It's so amazing to see how much personality animals can have. But yeah, I always wanted a bunny growing up, but it was... I don't know. I also knew a bunch of people who had bunnies and they did not take care of them because I feel like, you know, during the 90s and stuff, people didn't actually know how to care for bunnies. Like, now people seem to care or know more. But it's kind of sad to see what the norm used to be, or could also be still, but I don't know. You're the one with 7 cats. They play rough, especially Bruce. He always want to play and wreck shit, and you were like, hell yeah, Bruce, you're the teddy bear's head off. What a chaotic gremlin you are, Blues. I get it. Your friend has 2 cats, both of them were his neighbors. They came over and never returned. Well, I would be devastated if that was me. Not only because it would be because I cared about the cats, but I would my feelings would be hurt. You were the cool parent, she was the responsible one, like real parents. Yeah, that's why I don't want to be a parent, because that's how it would be, and I would just have all the work. And I'm like, you know, I enjoy my life as it is. I don't want any of that pain. A lot of people keep bunnies in small cages outside the... Yeah, that's exactly what the norm was, or is, or I don't know. And it's so sad. It's not right. A lot of people, yeah, wait, I read that. And said that when they get older, you shouldn't let them out so they can go get some. No, no, no. I hate that word. I really do. Who's killing? No, no one's doing that. Doom boy, no. that is such a cute emote. The mopping bunny. You're amazed by the small micro cages that stores still sell as that is insane. Yeah, it's like, it's fine if you have it as like a temporary thing, maybe. It's like, if you need to like separate two of them for a time, or I don't know. But to keep them outside in the cold, I mean, I know it's not always cold outside, but they need room. They need room to move. Reminds you of the one guy who called his neighbor a cat pervert because the neighbor's cat would always visit him. No. No, it's all good. It's all good. I have a lot of things that I don't like that is very normal for other people. Can't expect everyone to know. It's an emote for a mod cleaning up a mess in chat. It's cute though. Yeah, I see the little sword on the back. Some of these cages can be used as a shelter in a larger pen or something, but they're not suitable as a permanent. Yeah, exactly. And some have them like indoors as well. So it's like I was trying to think of an example. Hey. Yeah, also, yeah, have you guys played House Flipper before? There's a pet DLC where you can have a pen like that indoors for your bunny. Are there any that you need to know? So, well, I mean, yeah, I'm not a. I know a lot of people say it just for. I mean, some people use it as a term of endearment, but I also hate the word bitch. I never say it. And also people don't really say it in my chat either. But that's pretty much it. Not a fan of those words. But yeah, should we get into the game? We can open the game. Hold on. He's just look at him. She's just looking at him. Like, what is up with that one? He's so frustrated because of the weather. That's the problem. He wants to be outside. He's such an outdoor cat. But he's also he's a huge baby as well. So it's like, that's why he's complaining so much. You have a cage as well, but Otto can go in and out as he pleases. It's a place where he can hide when he wants to or needs to, and it's his toilet. Yeah. Except this one time to explain, but yeah. I mean, I kind of had to say it to. Anything, yeah, pretty much. Yeah, I'm not a fan of that. And I know a lot of women who also use it regularly, but they use it as a term of endearment. That doesn't come naturally to me. I can't do it. I don't like it. So I'm not judging anyone else who does it, but it doesn't feel right to me. So it is what it is. We're not all the same, you know. But yeah, let us move things over to the other monitor. And then we can open the game. You're gonna lurk, Veld. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, Tusta, she's now on my mouse pad again. And like half lying on my mixer again. So, get drillin', Gene. Get drillin', Gene. You see what I mean? That is a button on my mixer. Gene is one of my mods, by the way, for those of you who don't know Gene. It's a button on my mixer, and Tusta, my cat, which I was just explaining, she's on my mixer. Pressing buttons and turning stuff on and off, and you know, it's... This is the chaos that I have to live with. One of your mods. My mods. One of my mods. But yeah, her name is Jean. It's a little bit of a meme from when I played Amori. Which reminds me, I should probably upload those VODs to YouTube. That was last year. I need to do that. I need to do that. Then you can, if anyone is interested in watching those, you can see the context there. It's kind of hard to explain. Okay. So we started chapter 3 last time, where we ended up trying out a new job, or 2 new jobs, because we're now roommates with the new ghost in town. But it's a little bit cramped, so I was like, you know, maybe we need to find a job or something so that we can have some space. Hey, Black Cats! How you doing? Okay, the day we found a workplace to work at. Resume. Oh, no, wait. Wait. Because this is starting the chapter from the beginning. That's not what I wanted to do. But yeah, the day we found a workplace to work at. Chapter, a fun job. So we tried 2 new jobs. It would just, like say... recommended these VODs, said they were cooler than a polar bear's toenails. I recommended it? In the end, I don't say what I wanted. So this was when they tried out the last job, and we weren't really suited for that job, but she was our roommate. But she still decided to not take that job because she didn't want to work anywhere that we weren't working. So we apparently didn't say. We didn't really give an answer to that. If I remember correctly. You okay? You okay? You only okay? I'm also okay though. I hope it gets better than okay though. Recommended myself because I'm cool like that. Doesn't sound very cool. Doesn't sound very cool. And this is where I actually stopped. I see. I mean, Pacifica's good old living room again. Facing her the same way a certain nun did once before. I'm sorry for wasting the time you spent searching for that job. I bow my head. So does Yoru. Sorry. It's fine, it's fine. The cosplay shop was kinda shady, and nobody wants to do garbage collection anyway. And those men are kinda dumb too. I can't speak for Yoru, but I can't say I see you doing that sort of work, Sayoko. Sayoko, that is like us. And then Yoru is our roommate with the blue hair. When I look up, I see Pacifica's gentle smile. Thank goodness. She's not mad. She's perfectly calm. I'd probably be mad if I were in her shoes. I still feel sorry though. True. I just thought you'd have a plethora of opinions, by the way, options, if you use my connections. Looks like this will be harder than I expected. Okay, once again. What exactly does Pacifica do? I want to ask that. There's no way that I can. But how can you expect me not to want to ask? I start to debate myself. But stay silent in the end. There's no point in forcing yourself to do a job that you'll quit immediately. I think manual labor only shows its true advantages if you're employed in the long term. Just take your time searching. I'm so glad to have your help. You too, right, Sayoko? Huh? Yeah, I'm glad to have your help. Sorry for the trouble. We're friends, aren't we, Sayoko? Wait, no, bruh. That's not what I meant. God damn it. And then I can switch it over. Professional streamer here. Yes, absolutely. It doesn't... You just didn't know what else to say. Understandable. Understandable. Okay, it's pretty good compared to your usual. Aw. Well, still. I do hope it gets even better, though. You know? I hear the front door start to open. It's probably Anya. Pacifica said she'd be here later. Anya said she tried to find us work using her own personal connections. But she also said, my network is poop compared to Pacifica's, so don't expect much, she said, before promising that she'd keep us in the poop. I mean, in the loop. Oh, is Anya coming too? As I grin for the stupidest reason ever, Yoru speaks up to me. I nod vaguely in reply. Anya's as hard a worker as anyone else, so she should have connections of her own. But I suppose anyone's connections would look like poop I can't talk anymore. Compared to Pacifica's. Let's splash some hot water on her as a penalty for being late. Rods, how you doing? Tomorrow is Rod's birthday, guys. Go give him a follow right now so you can be there for his long birthday stream. You need to be there, okay? You need to be there. And as I said earlier, I will be streaming on Saturday instead, because I will be hanging out in Rod's stream instead. So, do it. Do it. Go give him a follow right now. How you doing, Rods? The tackle hug was for those who want it. In the poop, yeah. Keep people in the poop, not in loop. You think the game is glitching a bit? Could be. Don't tell people? Yes, of course I'm gonna tell people. Why wouldn't I? Birthday stream? Yeah, exactly. I'm trying to solve stream stuff. Wait, what's the problem? Not that, though. I'm doing pretty good. Well, I'm tired, but I'm good. Wait, yay! Wait, hold on. She's kind of scary when you think about her like that. Well, Pacifica hands you a kettle full to the brim with hot water as she gleefully waits by the door. What if she's got a dreadful side to her that I don't know about? Wait, I guess it's obvious that she does have a dreadful side to her. What's truly dreadful is not knowing what it is. When I do come to know that side of Pacifica, will I be able to keep loving her the way that I do? What if I told her all of this? I can only imagine the worst. I don't want her to hate me. After all, regardless of the path that brought us here, she's the one who reintroduced me to the outside world like this. Maybe I should discreetly ask Anya when she's here. I'm sure that'll be better than asking Pacifica herself. As soon as I make up my mind, the living room door opens loudly and... Oh damn! It's a dude! A random dude. Don't move! Because you already asked him. Music is the problem? Wait, what's the musical problem? You're trying to keep it on the down low, not that much cake for everyone? Well, we will make sure. We will make sure. You won't ask Rods either because you don't care. No, Chris, don't say that! No. You bet that man can't even see that emote. Living in mobile poverty. Oh, damn. Oh, damn. But yeah, don't move. A man shouts coldly as he barges in the room, tearing the casual mood to shreds. In his hand is a high-caliber pistol, big enough to be used as a blunt weapon. All of us freeze and fall silent. Hey, Mort. The only people who can come visit my office without an appointment are top priority clients and my friends. And I don't have any top priority clients yet, so that means only my friends can visit unannounced. And you're not my friend. Please set up an appointment by phone and come again. You shitty... Well, as I said earlier, I don't say that word. You ruined a once a millennium business opportunity. How dare you? How dare you make that face at me? Please don't get the wrong idea. I only did my job. It's the truth that you cut corners, isn't it? If you came here to bark at me, you're barking up the wrong tree. Damn you. Now put down that dangerous thing before you regret it. What? Do you have any idea what situation you're in? Wow, so cool. I'd zoned out due to the surprise, but yours ambiguous murmuring snaps me back to reality. We're up against one man. He must be tired holding up that gun or something, since his hand's trembling. I don't think he's used to wielding a gun. In any case, judging by his stout, protruding belly, he probably can't move very quickly. Wow, way too soon. That's a raging bull? You're gonna lure because you need to... You need to whoa, thank you, Black Cats? Well, you just did. The revolver, it's made by Taurus, a Brazilian company. Oh, I see, I see. I was not in the know. Brazil is evil? Snap back to reality? Oh, yeah, I literally thought about it too. I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna say it. Hey, Seraphian, how are you doing, my fellow Norwegian? That is true, it's keeping you hostage and not in bath where you should be. Yeah, Rons, you should be in the bath. In the admin's bath. That guy kind of looks like Buzz Lightyear on the right. Yeah, kind of. Seraphonin? But yeah, if you need to lurk, Rods, I appreciate it. I hope you have a good lurk and figure out whatever you're trying to solve. And also go check out Sarah if you haven't already. Serotonin. Wish Sarah happy, but his birthday isn't until next month. I will say it then too, to him as well. Don't worry, I will. Butts Caden. we got a name for rods now. Buttspot has baptized rods as well. Butt skated. Okay. His name is Mort. I didn't want that Gant bastard to beat me. I've done everything I could to win. But then you had to butt in and ruin everything. You're the one who leaked everything to the company, weren't you? That's right. I did my job. My hands are clean. How dare you say that when you've been using your position to line your own damn pockets with such outrageous margins? Everything will be fine. I can take this guy. The situation itself isn't good, but I'm happy at the possibility that I can be useful to Pacifica. So what do you want me to do? I want you to die. What's the point? I'll just come back, you know. Do you have the brain of a child, Mort? Pacifica's voice is cold. Cold enough to freeze the steam this man's been spouting. I can at least make you writhe in pain by filling you with lead. There's plenty of time to regain your company's trust. We got all eternity, actually. Are you unable to make a rational decision? Shut up! Shut the hell up! Who gives a damn about your logic? How can you possibly know how I feel? The man's voice gets slightly teary. On the other hand, Pacifica's stance gets firmer and firmer, so much that I'm wondering if she can even see the gun in the man's hand. Oh, is that so? I understand. Allow me to make it up to you. Suddenly, Pacifica softens the tension in her voice. The man mumbles, but ends up not speaking. It seems like Pacifica intends to resolve this problem with money. I send her a look that says, there's no need to do that. Pacifica picks up on my signal, but she responds with a wink that I'm not clever enough to decipher. Pacifica picks up the pouch that was left on the table and starts rummaging through it. She then takes out a small tube. It's probably lipstick. Is it? Is it though? Is it though? It's finally happened, butts Caden. Take a knee, you've had your fun. Butsy butts. Butsy butts. Taurus, coincidentally, is what all your exes were. Star signs that they were all beyond awful, so the connection to Brazil and evil is all adding up. Real bored with 300 red strings connecting useless facts. Hey, I'll have... There are Tauruses that I like. Can't ignore the signs. Say no to Brazil now. We but ignore the signs. But no to Brazil now. If you're going to pay out, then do it in cash. I'm done playing your games. Oh, that's too bad. Something shines in Pacifica's hand. Mama Kiri, Piggly too? Welcome in, guys. Welcome in. It's both. I don't know what's going on. My throat needs to be cleared all the time. I don't know what it is. It doesn't work very well when I'm playing a visual novel game. Hey Piggly, how you doing? How are you doing? Awesome, Mama Kiri. We're getting an ad in like 10 seconds. I might as well just stop and talk anyway now. It is so nice to see you. Can we get a shout out for Black? No, I was gonna say Black Cats. I mean, you can give a shout out to yourself as well, but I meant Pickley. Just literally every one of them before him were borderline evil people. But yeah, it's not really the sign though, isn't it? Like, isn't it more a combination of all of them? Your entire chart. Isn't that how it goes? Matthew and Pickly, everyone is, yeah, there's so many people here. So many, oh, like it's the core. Hope everyone's doing well on Rod's birthday eve. Yeah, we're doing good. We're doing good. Yeah, we're having an ad now, so. And I don't do anything in the game while the ads are running. You gotta go back and sleep in the warehouse. Take care and make sure you get your beauty sleep. Thank you so much, Blues. Also, I was gonna let you know, next stream will not be tomorrow. It will be on Saturday. So I will be playing Baldur's Gate 3 on Saturday. Just letting you know, because you didn't want me to you usually work, or you're you need to get up. No, you usually at work, that's what I mean. Booty sleep. But yeah, I hope you have a good rest of your work day. I hope it goes by swiftly. Thank you so much for being here. You're actually gonna lurk now? Didn't have to change my stream? Yes, I did. What do you mean? I want to be there. You're so honored to be part of the core. Of course you are, Matthew. Of course you are. You're like the heart of the core, you know? Ross just ignore you and your intro. Oh no. That is rude. That is pretty rude, I have to say. You joke about it because it's a very odd coincidence on your end. Rob and two of your exes even have the same birthday. One the same year as well. Oh no. Makes it very easy to remember his birthday though. Hey, seems like you're following a pattern here, Black Cats. Like I don't know. What is it? What is it that what is it they have in common? You just realized how stinking cute this I did! Pickley was the first emote that I made. Thank you so much. It was the first one that I made. I actually don't remember if it was that one or the Hollow Knight one, or Lalo Knight, as I call it. The Lalo Knight. It's one of those two. I think I drew them around the same time. That's why I'm not really sure which one it was. All the cuties are here. Yes, it's true. It is true. So much talent. No, it's. Thank you. I appreciate that. But we're back from the ads. We're back from the ads, so we're gonna continue the game. I'm curious to see how this goes. Hey Jose, how you doing? It is so nice to see you. Wait, can we get a shout out for Jose as well? All the shouty outies. Yeah, you should go check out Jose as well. His stream is also pretty cozy and chill, you know? And if you like some Metroidvanias and retro games, you might enjoy that. And some, you know, you do have a you do have a soft spot for some jank, right? Who birthday Eve? You don't know? You don't think you know that guy? Yeah, I think I heard something about that too. Thank you, Black Cats. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. But yeah, I hope you're doing well. I hope you're doing well. Yeah, something shines in Pacifica's hand, and at the same time, a dry bang rings out. I wasn't expecting that, to be honest. The man's gun hits the floor with a thunk. He then falls to the floor, holding his shoulder. I'm all out of cash, but I've got plenty of lead. Got plenty of lead. It's only when Pacifica says those words that I realize that the lipstick in her hand is actually a teeny tiny gun in disguise. If you'd like a second payment of lead, then by all means, come and take it. Pacifica calmly asserts as she picks up the gun. The man... Wait, hold on. I have a cat on my mixer. Hold on. Okay. You're open-minded about games. Bad games can be even more entertaining. That is true. That is true. As long as it's not frustrating jank, I guess. Like game-breaking jank. But yeah, Pacifica calmly asserts as she picks up the gun the man dropped and points it back at him. The gun looks too big for Pacifica's slender arm, but for some reason, it looks more deadly than when the man was holding it. I'm not gonna say all the mumbling. The man mumbles and groans, but no intelligible words come out. He must be in too much pain to speak. I can't hear you. Pacifica kicks the groaning man. Specifically, she kicks his gunshot wound. Instead of screaming, the man's body twitches and convulses. His body is collapsed face up. After losing consciousness for a few seconds, the man tearfully pleads with Pacifica. Mercy, please have mercy. It hurts. It hurts. Get lost. Now. And be sure to tell your little friends exactly what happened here. You hear me? Okay, I promise. Pacifica takes a step towards the man. It looks like the bullet's still lodged into his shoulder. The man squirms to get some distance, perhaps having recalled the pain of being kicked in the gunshot wound moments earlier. Know your place, shithead. And with those final words, Pacifica shoves the sole of her boot as far into the man's rear as physically possible. The man scuttles away surprisingly quick, as if borrowing the momentum from the kick. Phew. I look at Yoru beside me. I kind of expected it. But her eyes are sparkling even more than I had imagined as she rushes up to Pacifica and hugs her. Just stop. That was amazing. Say that line again. Hasta la vista, baby. I didn't say that. Yo, what did I miss? Anya suddenly pops in through the door the man left wide open. Looks like things got kind of weird here. That what's his face guy was here, wasn't he? You saw him leave, didn't you? I've already taken care of him. Oh, and that thing worked like a charm. I like to order a dozen. I quite like that sort of thing. Oh, seriously? I'm quite proud of my handiwork on that one. Wish I could improve the shell ejection, though. I know it can't work out exactly like the movies, but still. What does Mrs. Pacifica do exactly? Yor whispers in my ear. I feel ever so slightly relieved to know that she'd been wondering the exact same thing as me. I'm not sure, but she is probably some sort of agent. An agent? A what? Something. Once that non-committal word leaves my lips, I realize I sound just like Yoru. It's kind of embarrassing. So how did the new job go? Looks like it wasn't a good match. You got any leads? Nope, nothing. I'm sorry. I tried looking, but everywhere I looked, places were this is also a typo. Were either understaffed. No. Were neither understaffed nor overstaffed, just staffed. Oh, never mind. My bad. It was just a strange sentence. Yeah, they were just staffed. Just please go. I see. I'm really sorry. No, I'm not blaming you or anything. I just think it's interesting. I know what you mean. This town just seems like a perfectly put together machine, meant exactly for the number of people in it. Maybe the town's just optimized that way, since it's always had the same number of people. 1,024. That's the ghost town's ghost population. With the addition of Yor, that's 1,025. Of those 1,025 ghosts, 1,023 are employed. Yor and I are the only ones left out. Oh, but I did borrow that lemonade stand. That reminds you meant to do this off stream, even have it saved in your notes, but you forgot, so you do it now. It's almost for free to delete. Just figured it would be nice to have since you've had an influx of new chatters who don't know the kitties. That is true, Black Cats. Thank you so much. One of the kitties has just made an appearance. Vivica says two studs. Make sure you give them a head pats in the chat when they're spot. Oh. Oh, that's cute, Black Cats. I appreciate that. And I just sent her away because she's... Well, she started pressing the button that talks about Jean getting drillin', you know? And it's like, that's kind of embarrassing. You know? Can a lemonade stand even make money in this cold-ass hell town? Are you sane? You didn't catch Clara stupid, did you? Anya mumbles the story about how she originally made that lemonade stand as a set for a play, but it's perfectly functional. Sorry, I guess it's not useful after all. Maybe I did catch Clara stupid. Coffee, please. And with that, she throws herself onto the sofa. I'm sorry. I don't say it out loud, but I apologize again in the silence of my heart. Okay. Would you two like some more as well? Yes, please. A bit of caffeine. I'm not entirely sure what I'm apologizing for. I feel a vague sense of guilt, and it's not something I can solve by raiding the church again. I was powerless. No trip to Pacifica's house is complete without a cup of Pacifica's house blend coffee. These two have a proper role in this small town community. They seem so important. Wait, then what was my role before I came a shut-in? Well, in the worst case, Pacifica comes back from the kitchen after boiling some water and walks up to me with cups in hand. Give me my bodyguard. Being an agent is dangerous work. With a ninja around, ruffians like that one should think twice before they show their faces, so... Okay. Relax. No need to make that face. Pacifica gently pinches my cheek with her fair soft hand. Was I making that bad of a face? I guess so. But why? I'm flustered. I want to rebuke myself for taking advantage of people's kindness like this all the time. I have nothing to offer. A bodyguard? I see. I never thought of that. Milk her dry, Sayoko. That's why, even if I become Pacifica's bodyguard, I'll never feel useful, no matter how many enemies I take down. It doesn't change the fact that I'd still be taking advantage of her kindness. Oh, we forgot to splash Anya with hot water. It's not too late, you know. I'm not sure what you're talking about, but please forget about it for the rest of eternity. I got a suggestion for Yoru when we get home. If she's receptive to the suggestion, I'll discuss things further with her, as much as possible. That way, I'm sure even I'll be tired enough to fall asleep without having to worry about her snoring. I think to myself as I watch Yoru branching the kettle. We'll work for money. We'll work. As soon as I gave Yoru my suggestion, she energetically said, "Sounds good," in less than what I think is a second. We can't just take advantage of Pacifica's help forever, so let's do some job hunting of our own. That was the main point of my suggestion. Yoru said, if we're gonna do it, we gotta do it good. And then she made cardboard sandwich signs. No idea where she got the cardboard. I hid my astonishment at her craftsmanship. In my mind, I was applauding her. But her snoring is still way too loud. Her raw energy, both awake and asleep, is grating on the ears, which is why I don't praise her out loud. I don't know how many hours we spent with those signs in hand. I figured that having something to do would serve as a good distraction, but in actuality, the cold, the fatigue, and the shame are just wearing down on my mind. But I honestly believe that this is what I can and should be doing right now. So we do this today. I have no idea why my voice is like this today. It's really annoying. During the next break, I'm gonna get something hot to drink. I think maybe that will help. I just figured it would be helpful for new folks, especially since the kiddies like the spotlight sometimes. That is true. They do. You're gonna mosey your way down to switch over to the PC. You'll be back soon. Okay, Black Cats. Be safe. So we do this day, and the next day, and the next day, and the next day. We keep standing and barking all around town. The end is near. Nuclear war. Buy gold. It seems like Yoru has had enough. I'm nearing the end of my rope too. The town's workforce really must be saturated. Would anyone actually give work to job searchers with sandwich signs when every position is already filled? I just want to throw myself onto the snow and give up. That's when somebody calls out to us. Oh, Armageddon's coming, huh? You're always living on the edge, Yoru. Guess he's not calling out to us exactly. Just Yoru, and this isn't the first time someone's called out to her. While I've just been aimlessly wearing the sandwich sign, Yoru's been making acquaintances one by one, gradually assimilating into the town. Oh, Mr. Patel, how are you? Thanks for your help the other day. I feel a little better now. Not completely healed, but better. Thank you so much. I'll visit the cafe again. You should hire us. Sorry, we've got enough workers as it is. I see. Be sure to tell us if there's ever an opening. Yeah, when the time comes. See you later. What happened the other day? I asked Yoru as I watched Mr. Patel leave. I listened to him talk about his issues. I didn't understand what he was saying, but I just nodded and said yeah to everything, and he seemed happy, so I guess it's all good. Is it though? I'm sure he just wanted some validation from someone. Validation? Someone to tell you it's alright, you know? Is it really though? Either way, he's doing his best. I think. You think so? Well, he looked happy, so I want to believe in him. As she says that, Yoru smiles ambiguously. Or maybe it's just... maybe it's only ambiguous because I'm too dumb to understand it. But what I do understand is that her smile is awfully beautiful. It's so beautiful. I'm jealous. Almost resentful, even. She's got such a beautiful smile. I'm sure she'll be able to find work. Unlike me. What? Oh, nothing. I'm going to go over to that street. You stay at the plaza. As you command, my liege. I totter over towards the back streets. It's not somewhere you'd expect someone looking for work to go. I just want to be alone. I thought walking would cheer me up. The more I walk, the more tired I become. So it looks like I'm playing a losing game. I remember a day long ago when I waited for the bus in the rain. I remember waiting 20 minutes for a bus that comes every 30. And fed up with waiting, I ended up taking the train home. Even though I knew the bus would be there in less than 10 minutes, I spent 15 walking from the bus stop to the station to catch a train. By the time I realized I had wasted the effort of waiting 20 minutes, I'd already been walking for quite some distance. I suppose I was just tired of staying in one place. I didn't know what I was doing, so I just ended up doing something. It feels disgusting not to understand yourself. I feel somewhat like how I felt that day. Whoa. As I turn the corner, I bump into someone. You were at the church. I recognize who it is. That's right. It's the man who stopped me by the entrance when I snuck into the church. I bribed him with mints and then killed him. Hey, is that the ninja? Behind the man are 5 similarly dressed men. His friends, I suppose. Yeah, that's right. I see the men reach inside their coats, either for concealed guns or bladed weapons. Leave me alone. I asked to be left alone, but I have to admit, I am a little glad that a stress-relieving distraction has decided to waltz up to me. Let some steam out and get paid for it. Let some steam out and get paid for it. I wish I could do that. It does make sense to tell you to be safe just going down to the next floor, because the other day one of the cats ran under your feet while you were carrying laundry down, so you fell down half. A fly only hurt your butt cheek for a few— oh no, black cats. Yeah, I was like, when I said that, I was like, well, you know, she has been known to almost trip in the staircase quite a few times, so it's like, it's not that weird. Yeah, that sucks though. When I come back home with a broken sign and a little bit of cash, I'm greeted by Yoru and some unfamiliar furniture. Where did you get all of this? Welcome home. I was given these. You were given them? Yep, I got some food too. Some people said, I can't employ you both, but I can give you this instead. Some people said they could employ one of us, but I guess it's hard to find anyone willing to employ us both. I see. Those misers? 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 I've never heard that before. Am I right? Oh, damn. Look at that. This is the difference between me and Yor. Yours gain the goodwill of many. And even if they can't employ both of us, they can still help feel even if they can't employ both of us, they can still help feel fulfilled. Meanwhile, I killed someone I've killed before, and then I killed his friends, and robbed their bodies. Oh well, if nobody will hire us, let's just start our own business, Sayuko. The Ninja Delivery Service. How about it? It's a service where ninjas deliver things, like, something. You don't need to stick around me anymore. Huh? I'm sure you can find plenty of jobs for yourself, Yor. Lots of people love you, and as long as you're not with me, they'll gladly employ you. There's no point unless I'm with you, Sayuko. Yor looks confused and somewhat angry. I never seen her make a face like that before, but I can't back down. Look, there's nothing I'm good at besides hurting others. It's probably the one and only thing I'm better than you at. There's work for you, but there's none for me. It's the truth that you're great, so what's the problem? But it won't do. It can do, and it will. I don't want to feel miserable. I don't want to hate you, so please. I should leave, shouldn't I? If possible. Sayoko. What is it? Nothing. It's just... I got a live-in job offer for one, so I'm gonna go do that. That'll be for the best. Thanks for having me. No problem. Aw. That said, it's getting late, so the two of us sleep in the same bed tonight. I guess ending a relationship is a more sluggish process than what you see on TV. Yor unexpectedly sleeps quietly, neither snoring nor stirring. See, you can do it after all. After becoming the worst woman in the world, I mutter to myself as I feel her warmth in bed. Oh! Cute. Hey, Shane! How you doing, Shane? It goes well here. How goes the game? It goes well. It goes well. I'm enjoying it. How you doing, though? How was your day going? The fact that you're known for that by some people isn't surprising as you huge klutz. Hey, Black Hats, I'm very clumsy too. I'm very clumsy too. I wasn't even aware of it until it was pointed out to me once, and then I started noticing the signs. I'm like, wait, but isn't all this normal? But no, apparently it wasn't. So, yeah. But you're good. I'm glad you're doing good. I'm glad you're doing good. Okay, thanks for having me. You're welcome. Ka-dunk. The door shuts. It doesn't seem to shut in slow motion, and the sound of it shutting doesn't sound particularly sad either. It feels like a relief, actually. I guess I really am a cold woman after all. It may have only been for a short while, but Yor and I ate together and slept together, and yet I feel nothing now that she's gone. I space out for a few seconds, and then... maybe I should have at least walked her out. I whisper an idea that comes way too late. But it feels like I'm lying to myself. If I walked her out and waved until she faded into the distance, it'll be so sad to look at her footsteps in the snow. At the very least, it'll be weird for me to do that when I'm the one who kicked her out. It'll be almost hypocritical, like I'm hiding my true feelings or something. Hypocritical, by the way. Hypocritical is what I meant to say. Hypocritical. I've never said that word that way before. Hypocritical. Hypocritical. That's also a way to say it, I suppose. Yeah, like I'm hiding my true feelings or something. My true feelings. That's right. I wanted Yoru to leave. It's not like I particularly enjoyed how I lived before Yoru moved in, but it's way better than living with someone who's loud all the time. After being in the negatives, I just wanted to return to 0. And now that Yoru's gone, my life is back to 0. For some reason, I felt like I needed to find a job, but I don't really need to. In short, the end goal was to get her out of my room, and now she has. The end. I didn't kick her out, but buck naked. I kicked her out after she had found herself a job and a new place to live. I'm sure I'll see her again in town eventually. We might even drink coffee together at Mr. Patel's cafe again. Maybe Yoru would vent about work. Maybe Pacifica and Anya will be there too and sympathize with her. And maybe the 3 of them will laugh. Maybe I'll even join in and laugh too. I imagine a future like that. Yep. We've settled everything peacefully. Congratulations. You've reached the most optimal solution. I'm sure it is. It probably is. Yes, yes. I close my eyes and nod my head, trying to give myself validation. Yes, 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 yes. The repeated nodding on my head makes me want to go lie down for a bit. Yes, you should go to sleep. Maybe that'll cheer me up a little. That's right. Once I cheer up, I can go talk to Pacifica and Anya. Yes. My eyes snap open when the doorbell rings. I'm already up on my feet before I know it. Yoru? I feel irritated even as I reach out for the doorknob and open the door. Exactly. Oh no, it's the creepy old beggar. It's a creepy old beggar. It wasn't until you started serving and had a lot more dropping incidents, tripping, etc., and you thought it was normal until they were like, do you ever see any of us walk into the kitchen door or trip on the non-slip floors as much as you? Like, no, guess not. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I was told by my ex that it's a surprise that you haven't burned down the house yet, because apparently that's something that I would do. Exactly. Ugh. Exactly what? Exactly. Standing there is the elderly man from way back when, which, as expected, is exactly the opposite of exactly what I expected. I can barely remember things about Pacifica, Anya, and even myself, and yet I quickly remember this elderly man. I know it's due to recency bias, but it still stings. I'm here to apply for the position of roommate. What? Excuse me? There's no position. Panda? Hello. Happy 21 months. How you doing? I haven't seen you in ages now. Well, it's been like a week or something, but How you been? How you doing? Thank you so much. 21. Yeah, 21. 1. Thank you so much, though. And tier 2. Oh, too kind. I hope you're doing well, though, Panda. Hope you're doing well. Run away, don't get... But it's my house. I'm trapped in my own home. He smells like dirt, sweat, and a tinge of excrement. No, that's disgusting. I furrow my eyebrows at the sudden affront on my lungs. Simply put, I heard there was an opening in this room. It's dangerous for a girlie to be living all by her lonesome, so I'll move in to help you. Well, you're the danger we were trying to avoid here, okay? Get out of here, dude. No thanks. It's clear that he's not in the right of mind. Plus, he's got a knack at getting under my skin. Luckily, he doesn't seem to realize it himself. What's the matter? You hate strong men or something? What I reckon, handsome old men get tax benefits. Act now and I'll throw in one of those cricket things. What? He pulls some weird giant spatula looking thing out of his pocket and starts swinging it around, only for it to slip out of his hands. I see it fly towards the stairs, out of the corner of my eye. I originally lived by myself, so I don't need a roommate. I need to drive him away quickly before this becomes another bad experience. I had enough of those. I know that, of course. The elderly man suddenly softened his speech. I knew you were all by your lonesome this whole time, little missy. And I know you're no longer alone no more. You changed. For good. There ain't no going back to how you were, little missy. Now that you know about the holes in your hearts, you can't no longer exist by your lonesome. The elderly man speaks matter-of-factly as he strokes his beard. He accurately describes my current situation objectively and without emotion. He reminds me of one of my college professors. I wonder how he's doing. Wait, have I even gone to college? I think you're just like me, little missy. Your holes are my holes, and I'll come to fill your holes. Nope. What? That's... No, go away. Ew. Holes? You mean... Yes, sir, your holes. What? No! He suddenly shouts and makes an exaggerated gesture as he continues. A fine metaphor, if I do say so myself. I didn't prepare no scripts, but them's fine words, if I do say so myself. We are holes. Holes crudely dug out and crudely filled back up. We are holes. You hear that, guys? We are holes. A hole. A crudely filled hole looks good, but it ain't the real thing, and it ain't got much of a purpose. But either way, it's still there. Damn. Holes. Well, sure enough, I do feel like some holes have been poked into me. I have to admit, I do feel pretty hurt. You've been on a social hiatus, you've lurked from time to time? Hope you're well. I'm pretty good. I hope you're doing good as well, though, even if you have been taking a little break. It's not worth it yet. Hey, Soda, how you doing? Welcome in. Welcome in. That's a weird screen to come into stream at. You know. I apologize. How was your stream? What were you playing? Thank you so much for the raid. I hope you're doing well. Yeah, we're just trying to get rid of a creepy man here. That's okay. Yeah, even if getting filled back up doesn't fix everything, it's still a relief just to exist, ain't it? I understand you a little, missy. The two of us ain't that different after all. I'm very, very afraid right now. And the truth is, it'll be really reassuring if you were by my side. Why did I open my big mouth and drive her away? Wait, no, all I did was pout a bit. Honestly, why was that enough to make her leave? Damn it. That ingrate. Shit. I'll give her a piece of my mind. No, I don't mean that. I don't mean that at all. You really don't remember where you came from, little missy. That's another hole. Bam. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in, welcome in. We do have anonymous follow, so feel free to lurk in peace. But it was good. You were playing Ori and the Blind Forest. Ooh, how you like? Is it your first time playing it? Is it your first time playing the game? I hope you're enjoying it though. It is really pretty. And sad. Well, what is the creepy man doing? He's trying to fill my holes, I guess. I don't know. It's confusing. He's talking in metaphors, but it's just the metaphors are creepy. It is your first time playing it. It's beautiful. It is really beautiful. Also, if you enjoy Blind Forest, you're definitely gonna love Will-O-the-Wisps. The second one is just better in every way. And that is not saying that Blind Forest is bad by any means. It's just elevated, you know? Let him have the house, the city, everything to get away. It's the first time you played that type of game? You mean like platformers or Metroidvanias? It's a really good first one, for sure. For either of the two, honestly. So I'm glad you like it. Metroidvania. Oh, I love Metroidvania games. Yeah, but that is a very that is a very good first Metroidvania to play, I would say. You really don't remember where you came from, little missy. That's another hole. Please, don't leave me by myself. In other words, the only thing that can fill your holes is someone else with holes like me. That way, I can fill my own holes too. If being a loner is my style, then I should at least repent and ask for forgiveness. Can't you get yourself ready to see her again? I quickly back away when I realize the elderly man's grabbing my shoulder. I thought I'd shake him off, but his grip is stronger than I expected, so I just end up stumbling slightly. Now let me go. I need to see Yoru again. No, I ain't never letting off you again. Cut it out already. When the man gets up in my face, I can't help but shut my eyes. What does he want with me? If he's here, then that means he knows where I live, which means I got no place to run. My beloved, precious. If this goes on any longer, I might as well... Damp fnoodle. Damp fnoodle? Damp fnoodle. Might as well damp fnoodle, guys. You've been told that Will-O-the-Wisp is better in every way, so you wanted to play both games back. That is a good idea. It's really good because once you played Will-O-the-Wisps, it's like you kind of just want more in a way. So it's better to just start with the first one. You know? His nakedness, creepiness, and talking about filling holes is making you want to jump out a window. No, yeah, it's disgusting. Marzipan? Wait. Why did he shout marzipan? She smacked him on the head, it seems. Her bat is all bloody. Open my eyes at the sound of the elderly man's death throes. What's with this old man and filling holes? If you're that lonely, then fill your holes with pudding cups or something. Before my eyes is the elderly man bleeding from the head, and lo, holding a bat of some sort. It hasn't even been a week, so I easily recall her name. I'm honestly glad that I still remember. Oh, it's low, remember? With pudding cups here. Hey! Also, hold on. Hey! I came to say hi. Hey! Hey! Is he gonna be on the mouse pad as well now? Hey! Yeah, this is my cat, Sirius. He is very, demanding of attention. You'd eat a pudding cup from that dude's holes? You would, wouldn't you? You were worried it wouldn't show the emos correctly? Aww. But yeah, also Soda, if you need to raid and run, obviously feel free to do so, but if you don't want to, or if you don't feel the need to, you're also welcome to stay and hang out and chat, obviously. It's just, I don't want people to feel like they have to stick around if they don't want to after raiding. So do whatever you want to do. But yeah, it's low, remember? I do remember. That's your nickname, right? And you live in the room above mine. I've forgotten her real name, but I guess that's no big deal. Oh, right. I mean, I wanted to say thanks. I failed to thank her properly, but I'm used to being a failure. Oh, damn. In any case, the most important thing is that I'm free from the elderly man now. Are you okay? He didn't hurt you or anything, did he? I'm A-okay. Well, physically. I tried to show her just how energetic I am, but it comes out awkwardly. Low giggles. Well, I guess that wasn't a complete failure then. Seeing Lo smile cheers me up a little too. Good. Be careful of perverts, okay? Oh, don't worry. I'll do something about him. Ah, he stinks. Okay, thank you so much. No problem. You and Yoru can visit sometime, okay? You can come visit sometime. Lo goes down the stairs, dragging the elderly man behind her. The man leaves behind a trail of blood. I'll come by when I've got the chance. I murmur a small reply. I'm so glad that music was over. Like, report a crime. Hey, you were about to lurk, but Kitten appeared to say hi. You're gonna be here listening, but you'd be in the kitchen. Okay. Well, that I appreciate the lurk though. Go get some food. The soul of your brain now. I see, yeah. I'm sure these FBI agents are used to quite a bit. Food shall be acquired. Wait, what is the food that will be acquired? Also, you don't have to say that. I'm just nosy. This house resembles Pacifica's house, but it's even bigger and somehow a little intimidating. I know the price of land is cheap here since it's a rural town, but I think you'd still have to be pretty rich to have a house like this. This house is where Yoru works now. It apparently belongs to an I can't talk anymore. It apparently belongs to an elderly woman named Margaret. Obviously, I don't know a thing about her. I don't have the guts to ring the doorbell. I guess I should have expected that. Instead, I pick up some snow by my feet and play around with it. If I ring the bell, I figure it'll either be Yoru who will answer it, or someone else who can fetch her for me. I want to see Yoru and apologize to her. I want to tell her that I don't regret letting her live with me at all. Yeah. But that's just self-serving. I'd only be doing that to make me feel better about myself. So what should I change about my approach? Maybe if I tell Yoru how I feel, she'll cheer up a little. It's not like our relationship can get any worse. Maybe it's worth a shot. But what if it's not? What if I just make Yoru feel even worse? Now that I think about it, interpersonal relationships don't bottom out at 0. They often run into the negatives. That is very true. That is very true. Once the snowball in my hands is as dense as it can be, chuck it away. Oh, hey. You know what the food will be, to be honest, yet? Woke up a little late, so you didn't do prep before stream. That's fair. That's fair. If that's the case, then she might snap at me and ask why I'd say something to drive her away. I'm scared. I want to go home. But I can't just leave. So I pick up some fresh snow, pack it into another snowball, and hurl that one too. Now there's no more snow at my feet. I consider picking up dirt and making a mud ball. That's when the door opens. Oh, hi, Seoko. Hi. It's okay. I'm doing perfectly fine. No need to worry about me. Oh, no, that's not why I came. After some insistence, I got paid in advance, so I'm good with living expenses. That said, I don't have much in terms of living expenses since it's a live-in job. Yoru gives an ambiguous chuckle. Hey? Look at him, he's just... He just... I don't want your butt in my face! So silly. He's such a silly little bean. Yoru gives an ambiguous chuckle. I know my sixth sense could use some glasses, but even I can kind of tell that her laughter is forced. No, that's not it. There's just something I wanted to talk about and just who gave you permission to talk? Oh, damn. Grandma? I'm sorry. The elderly woman lets out a hoarse voice. Are you distracting her? I paid good money to hire that pet sitter, so don't you try to make a fool out of me. Don't mock me. She comes snapping at me, almost pushing Yoru to the side. So Yoru's a pet sitter. She does seem like she'd be good with animals. I'm not paying her to talk on the clock. You're going to pay for her lost time? Don't mock me. Sure enough, Yoru's holding a leash. But the pet, on the other hand... I'm sorry. Very well. I'll let you off the hook just this once. Don't take me for a fool. The elderly just love giving me an earful today, huh? Are all the elderly towns ghosts like this? I don't have much experience handling the elderly, so all I can do is apologize and regret coming here without a plan. The elderly woman, or rather, Margaret, looks like she isn't finished talking, but Yoru cheerfully chimes in as if to interrupt her. I'll go take Rocky on a walk now, okay? Right, she's a professional pet sitter now. An unemployed person like me shouldn't distract her. That's not Rocky! Margaret shrieks hysterically. For a second, I have no idea what's happening. Or rather, I do realize that Margaret just hit Yor with her cane, but my brain freezes for a few seconds, processing why she did that. The violence seemed to come to her all too naturally. Margaret hit Yor in the face with her cane as if it was the most natural thing in the world. But that's only half of it. The other half has got to be because of the pet I see on the other end of the leash. Both my brain and body freeze in place. I mean, Macready? I'm sorry. No, that's Biscuit. Are you blind? Can't you tell the boys from the girls? What's your problem? Don't take me for a fool. I have a feeling that the leash is empty. There's nothing on the leash. Oh, meet the clay pets. Okay, well, I mean, it wasn't nothing, but it was almost nothing. It's a brown lump of clay tied to a rope. I'm sorry. Why can't you tell just by looking? That's clearly a girl. It's clearly a lump of clay. A genderless, inorganic lump. Anyway, we'll be going on that walk. I won't accept any slacking off, okay? And I'll know. Put your heart into it. The heart is key. If it weren't for your whispering, let's go, I probably would have been stuck standing there in shock of the bizarre situation. Oh, right. Damn. All the gnomes as well. What is going on? You can't even see the emote. You have the stream with volume up on the background of the PC while playing, but have the chat up on mobile so you can't see it, but you're assuming it's sassy, and if it is, you fight. Yeah, it's a, you know, the sippy emotes are always sassy. Sip emotes are always the sassiest. Is that a spinning potato with a rope on? Hey, Raw! No, it was a lump of clay. It was even worse than a potato. How you doing, Raw? Hope you're doing well. I follow after Yor once she's walked several steps dragging along Biscuit, or rather, a lump of clay on a string. So, about Biscuit. This is just a lump of clay. Yor nonchalantly states the obvious. There are others like it, but Miss Margaret says she can tell them apart. There are others? Yeah, Miss Margaret takes care of about 100 of them in total, and they all have names. She says it's hard for her to walk them all. 100. It's nowhere near 1,025, but that's still a lot of pets. But why is she naming lumps of clay and keeping them as pets? They don't eat, they don't poop, and they don't bark either. What a groundbreaking pet these pet clays are. Ah. Was I thinking out loud again? I'm psychic. Yor playfully continues. My job is to walk them all. And help Miss Margaret around the house, too. Wait, that was the right one. Wouldn't it be more efficient to walk them all at once? It's the heart, apparently. The heart? Yeah, apparently walking them all at once is proof of being heartless. And it's a bad influence on the pet clays. I don't get it. I know, right? But I get money and a place to live, so I'll do my best. I'm quite good at menial jobs like this anyway. But she hit you with a cane. An old lady's not strong enough to kill me. But still. still. She's treating you like a slave, isn't she? Should quit. Dragging around lumps of clay all day isn't proper work. I can't. I got paid plenty in advance. What? Pete? Hey, Pete! Thank you for the 57 bits. How are you doing? How are you doing? That just made your day. But you're doing good. That's good to hear. That is good to hear. Gotta go now. Second job calls. Aw, I'm sorry, Shane. I hope it goes well. Also, we're getting an ad break now. Getting an ad break. But you wish you could get paid to drag clay. Honestly, same. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well, Pete. Yeah, we're having an ad break. I'm gonna take a short break as well, because I haven't taken a break yet. So I'll see you guys in a bit. Do what you need to do as well. And I'll see you in a bit. Oh, yeah. I don't even know why I continued to make the sound after I wasn't scared anymore. Hello? Shit. I wasn't expecting it to be... I wasn't expecting it to be so literal. That's a fertilizer, alright. That's true. That is true. Best fertilizer you can get. That is shit. Ah, no! That fucking stupid snowball! You robbed me of a strawberry. Wait, what is this currency? What the fuck? No, wait, I'm just poor. Hey, avocado dildo. Oh, wait. I'm sorry. I didn't... Hat looks so comfy. It would be if I wasn't wearing a wig, because it just... My wig is very... Oh. See? The hat just... Can you hear that in the mic? Reldening, let's go, Big Hat Ronnie, yeah! Same here. I'm Clona. I'm Hugh Pow. Nice to meet you, Carl. Coral? Coral! 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 So, this is the castle. Who goes there? Ah, no. I didn't expect the second one, okay? That second one caught me off guard. I don't like this. Fuck's sake. Oh. We're back. We're back. I will have some water, Pete. Clips are amazing. Well, thank you. I feel like most of them are just me laughing. Or making weird sounds. Must check this. Honestly, would say it's 50-50. Half of them give you sassy vibes, the other half just give cute vibes. I guess, yeah, I mean, I guess it depends on the stream. I feel like most of the streams where I see sip emotes are either like, it has like they're kind of layered. They have a second meaning. It's like they also convey an emotion as well as not just the action of sipping, you know? So either the ones that I usually see are either sassy or they're like nervous, like nervously sipping. But if it's a 50-50 dice roll of Panda and the Moss being sassy or not, you suppose it's safe to assume he's going to go the sassy route. So, yeah, I mean, it is Panda after all. But also, thank you for clipping, Panda. I appreciate that. I appreciate anyone who clips stuff during my streams. I do appreciate that a lot. Well, welcome back to you as well. Yeah, she said, I can't. I got paid plenty in advance, and I already bought several things. I can't be skipping the bill. Let me take care of it. I'll thrust something sharp into her, and then I stumble over my words, and I stumble to the ground. This isn't work. All I'm capable of is terror and destruction, and that's not what Yor needs right now. She's chosen to live in this town as one of its town's ghosts. To live among us in peace, with her own role to play. Thank you. I'm glad you care about me. As Yor speaks, her face looks tired, yet lively. It makes me feel like my tiny regrets are nothing more than insignificant digits truncated several places after the decimal point. So I decide not to say anything. Yor is independent now, so I need to be independent too. By the way, about how deep in debt are you? Despite my decision to be independent, I stubbornly ask that question. I ask because I figure if I can find work for myself and save enough money, maybe I can take her back, or at the very least, get her a more decent job. It wouldn't be bad to work towards a goal like that. Yor starts counting out the money on her fingers. That much, huh? Yor comes up with a figure that far exceeds my expectations. It's enough money to buy 2 decent cars, or 1 good car. What did you use that money on? Several things. I figured I might as well, since I've just got nowhere else to go, so I splurged a little. Oh, come on. That's right. I forgot how I'm not used to this girl's thoughtless optimism. She do be living her life. A dead life. Her ghosty. She's living her best ghosty life, you know? You built a reputation. You have, Panda. Yes, you have. Just for the record, it is a huge Pina to do clips on mobile, or at least on yours. As in, I know it means pain in the ass. I couldn't think of it at the top of my head. I just said the abbreviation. You feel like clipping avocado dildo gives you a pass for not clipping for like a good year. Hey, that's fair. That's fair. Wait, what did she buy? I don't know. We don't know. We don't know what she bought. I would like to know though. Once Yora makes a lap around town, she goes back to Margaret's house to pick up a new pet clay to walk. While I could tag around with her for another lap, I decide to go back home instead. I can't even bring myself to watch her walk away. It's just so frustrating. I can't watch. If I did, I'm sure I'd start plotting ways to physically persuade that elderly woman. I know. If I happened to change my mind before I got to my destination, I could always choose to go to Pacifica or Anya for advice. But then again, after all the work those two did to help us out, Yora found a live-in job by herself, and I lost my reason to look for work. I don't know what sort of face I should put on when I report back to them, but I do know that I need to report to them soon. And with that thought in mind, I gaze at the missile as I cross through the plaza. Ah. A familiar girl drops a cardboard box, which makes that distinct plop characteristic to cardboard. She looks this way, not at me, but through me, as if looking into the past. She's afraid. Even someone as dense as me can tell that. Her name's Clara. The nun who got that impressive collection of bullet holes when I used her as my substitute. The nun who called me a poophead just before she got that impressive collection of bullet holes. I felt we had reached a mutual understanding for that short moment. But I don't think that's quite right. You need tea? Okay, go get you tea. There's something I've been meaning to say. Clara desperately stammers. Paper flowers spill out of the cardboard box at her feet. Wait, she's not even officially a nun, is she? Then what exactly does she do? What's her role? What's her source of income? Ever since I started looking for work, I've been thinking these questions about everyone I run into. What is it? I decide to reply for now. Honestly, it'll make me feel a little better if she were to say something like, "It's my turn to murder you, so you best be prepared." I'm sorry. Why was she sorry? Huh? That's not what I was expecting her to say at all, so I find myself at a loss for words. I did some thinking after everything that happened, like what I did wrong to make you so mad. Clara starts talking with tears in her eyes. It's not your fault. I must have done something wrong. So, I'm sorry. I have no idea what to think. I haven't even thought about thinking. It's like I'm just churning out cookie-cutter answers. I don't blame you for what you've done, so please don't worry about it. How can she be so self-sacrificial? How can her heart be so pure? Is that what she wants me to think? Don't make me smack you. But let's talk things out with words instead of violence this time. Please come visit the church. We have tea and yummy sweets. You can make friends, laugh, have fun. The ideal girl speaks of her ideals with an idyllic look on her face. Give me a break. None of that stuff is what I need. My boundless rage actually calms me down. It also gives me a sudden flash of inspiration. my thoughts freeze over and become clear, like ice free of any impurities. You're right, Clara. I'm sorry about what I did earlier. Oh. I heard Clara. Her body stiffens for the first few seconds, but she relaxes soon enough. Clara's small and smells like a sweet-scented candle you'd buy at a cozy general store. For now, I wipe the snow off my hands on the back of her coat. I'm so relieved to hear you say that. Let's be friends from now on. I act out the cookie-cutter answer she wants to hear. I act out. Hey, Kaya! Welcome back. Welcome back. It's as if there is no Sayoko nor Clara here. It's as if we're just actors acting out an ideal script in the center of the plaza. I'm so happy. My love finally got through to you, right? Yes, that's right, Clara. By the way, I'm in a bit of trouble now, you see. Oh? I can help. I thank her and let go, ending our embrace. The sweet smell fades into the distance, giving my lungs a bit of relief. You see, I place a hand on Clara's shoulder and give her the most troubled look I can muster. I peer into her pale eyes and establish firm eye contact. My role here is a pitiful person in need of help, and your role is someone who can give me that help. You understand? It's about money, you see. Money? I give her a truthful summary about the current state of affairs. I make sure to highlight how Yoru has been unfairly treated like a slave at her job. And I don't forget to mention how she's being subjected to casual violence. I firmly emphasize those 2 points. No way. Poor Yoru. So, I want to help Yoru pay her debts, but it's too large of a sum for me alone. I put more force into my grip on her shoulder. I try, but fail to cry on command. It was worth a shot, though. So, help me pay for half so we can reclaim Yoru's freedom. Look at the eyes. I think I pulled it off? Huh? You're my only hope. I squeeze out the most pitiful voice I can muster. I need you. Keep going. You're the only one I can talk to. More. Sister. Now for the finishing touch. Let's work together. For the first time. Okay, let's do this. Too easy. I do feel sorry for her. But any time spent wondering about how she feels is time wasted. What good can come out of that anyway? You wouldn't wonder about how the numbers you type into a spreadsheet feel. Same thing. I'll try. How much money do I need to bring? Okay, first, don't be alarmed when I tell you the amount. I tell her half of the necessary amount. Times 2. In other words, the full amount. Reducing the amount of work I have to do to 0. It's not that I don't want to work, it's just that it feels right for Clara to pay up that much. I'm sure if I told Pacific and Ani about it. Nice, but it'll be even nicer if you double the amount. You're a friend I can be proud of. Yep, that's what the Pacific and Anya in my mind are saying. Hey Shoko, how you doing? How you doing? I hope you're doing well. Welcome in, welcome in. Is this a malicious scam? Perhaps. But Clara must think she's reformed me and that I trust her enough to share my concerns with her. And what's the ideal response that an ideal girl should make? I'm sure you know what you must do, Clara. I understand. Also, don't tell anyone else. This is for your ears only. It's our little secret. But wouldn't it be better to get a lot of people to help? We can't. Listen, if you betray me, I might get violent again like last time. I think I feel Clara's shoulders stiffen when she hears the words last time. She hasn't forgotten the terror. I think it's far easier to forget things like love and happiness than it is to forget terror. Terror dulls your decision-making skills, and Clara's already dull as it is, which I guess is why I'm able to handle her so easily. But I don't have that much money. We really should get more people to help. Don't say a word to anyone. I shoot a piercing gaze through Clara's big, bewildered eyes. But I've never even seen that much money. Oh. Clara? No, it's nothing. That money is off limits. I hug Clara tight as she murmurs those words, just like Pacifica once did. I then whisper in her ear. Say, Clara. We're friends, aren't we? We've forgiven each other. We're almost the same age. We're true friends forever, aren't we? I randomly say whatever words might make Clara happy, as if I'm trying to find a specific website on a search engine. We sure are. Clara's body trembles slightly. I don't know if it's what I said, or if my breath simply tickled her ear. Either way, it doesn't matter. Hope you're having a good day. I am having a good day. I hope you're having a good day too. It is Thursday. And it is my weekend now, so I'm doing pretty good. Doing pretty good. Also, Black Hats, are you still here? Once this whole incident is over, let's plan out all the things we can do together. Clara starts squirming more and more in my embrace. Just think of all the things we can do. I can't wait for us to plan everything out. Together, of course. Just the two of us. In my room. A sleepover. We'll be together until morning. And even so, I neither strengthen nor loosen my grasp on her. As if the embrace were completely natural. I think they meant to say was and not were, but... Oh, I wonder what you'll sound like as you snooze in my arms. Clara twitches, squirms, and then stops resisting. The priest has money saved up for everyone in case of an emergency. That's sure to be enough, and I... Go on. I'm in charge of looking at that money every once in a while. If I don't, it'll disappear. Like all the other stuff here, so... Clara! The next time I have to look at the money, I can bring it out. Thank you. I feel bad for the priest, but this is surely a good use of the money. Right? God will surely forgive me, right? I'm sure he will. I'll pray that he forgives you too. Okay. Okay, see you later then. Let's regroup at my place when we got the money. Okay. I'm getting tired, so I'm gonna go home and sleep. Good night. Good night. That conversation was 99% lies, but that last part was true. I really am tired. Not out of guilt or anything. I'm just tired from all this concentrating. You just got back from icing cup. Ooh, you're making cupcakes? What type of cupcakes? What type of cupcakes? That sounds good. Also, thank you for the shout out for Shoko. Once I managed to get back home, I tossed myself onto the bed and go to sleep with my coat still on. I feel sleepier than the night I got back from that movie theater on the hill. Sleepier than the night I finally got a potential job offer from a company and informed the university. Sleepier than the morning after I dragged 2 friends' corpses through the snow back to town. Sleepier than the morning after I committed a massacre in the church. Wait, did I do all those things? No, that wasn't me. Must have been things I heard from someone else that I'm mistaken for my own memories. Right, that's gotta be it. Anyway, I think I'm far sleepier now than I was for any of those various events. When the doorbell rings, the 3 of us packed into my room get excited. Pacifica, the piece is here. It took them longer than 15 minutes, so they gotta give it to us for free. Yeah. So, Sayoko? On it. The 2 of them hide behind the bed, where they can't be seen from the door. I shoot them a glance and open the door. Here it is. Clara's standing there with a glimmer in her eyes. They're glimmering a little too much, actually. It's not like her. I guess her body must be all riled up from the naughtiness of betraying her people. I'm pretty sure adrenaline or whatever would do that to you. There's a big travel bag by Clara's feet. Really? Wow. Let's see it so I can count. With a difficulty, Clara picks up the heavy bag and hands it to me. So, how we come to understand each other? Are we friends now? I suppose you could say that. But you must be tired, so go home and get a good day's sleep. This is your home, right? I don't have any other plans today, so, Clara's eyes moisten slightly as if she's expecting something. Several somethings, even. Sorry, but I can't live up to those expectations. Oh. I see. Should we go hand over the money together? Clara looks at me with upturned eyes as she tries to read my facial expression. The elderly man, the elderly woman, Mr. Patel, and just about every other town's ghost is a little bit lonely. Even with her social position in her community, Clara's no exception. That said, I guess it would be kind of ironic for a ghost to live a fulfilling life with lots of friends. Oh, I think that's a good idea, but, well, we ninjas work alone, you know? Maybe next time. Good night. Well, whatever. There's no point pitying someone you barely know, right? Just a moment. Think about what will happen to her standing now that she's handed over her community's money to the enemy. She might lose her position as everyone's beloved nun in training. Oh well. I think about it for just a moment. And then I shut the door. I hear cheering from behind me. That was some real rock and roll stuff there. You totally broke her spirit. I give you 10,000 out of 100 points. That's 1,000 times more than the maximum score, Teach. It's 100 times more, you absolute poophead. Was that? Okay. That was an absolute garbage move, I'd say. But it's Clara we're talking about, so... Exactly. Sorry, not sorry. Yep. I feel really bad for the way they're treating her. Funfetti with green icing, vanilla icing just green because it was on clearance after Christmas. They're mini and you feel like they turn out good. It sounds good. And also green is always good, no matter what season it is. needed to muster up a lot of courage to open up to Pacifica and Anya about this whole thing, but they accepted my decision without judging me. After strengthening our bond over our shared malice towards Clara, we're in a completely celebratory mood. It's a total victory for the type of women who love seeing cute girls loved by everyone fall flat on their faces. Thanks, you two. Don't mention it. All we did was watch. I guess that's true. It's probably been about a month. Calendars don't exist in this town. I don't know if it's because of that, but the very concept of time is ambiguous in this town. We all pretty much decide things with relative terms like today, tomorrow, tomorrow's tomorrow, and tomorrow's tomorrow, and so forth, I suppose. But it seems that even in a town like this, the concepts of past and future vaguely exist. However vague time may be, it definitely took time for Clara to gather the money and for the three of us to get together again like this. And using that time to walk around inanimate pet clays isn't a good way to spend it. I'm sure that girl would be much happy to live her time freely. Alrighty then, time to go slam that cash in the old hag's face. I gotta get back to work though. You better. I'm still waiting on those goods. I know, just give me a bit more time. Pacific and Anya part ways at the entrance to the apartment complex. I'm the ninja of justice who will save Yoru. On the way to Yoru's workplace, I murmur conceited one-liners to myself. I'm just that elated right now. So elated, I forget to pay attention to my surroundings. Hey, are ninjas normally for justice or evil? Whoa, whoa. I'm so distracted, I forget to even consider the fact that the town's small enough that Yoru might be nearby on one of her pet clay walks and hear me murmuring to myself. Jeepers. People don't say jeepers when they're surprised these days, you know? Well, I've just got a lot on my mind considering I heard concerning news that my former roommate bamboozled a girl into embezzling an organization's funds. Oof. She's joking. Yoru giggles before collecting herself enough to continue. But thanks. I'm happy you went to such lengths for me. She smiles at me. That alone is enough to make me feel like it was worth the effort. So should we go pay the money now? Well, you see, that money's not enough anymore. Oh damn, what has she done? It turns out I'm kind of a klutz, see? I broke some dishes, wasted some seasonings, and killed Biscuit. Oh wow, you killed Clay. Remind me who Biscuit is again? One of the poops. Ms. Margaret demanded compensatory damages, I think. And so that's more money added to my debt. Oh damn. Oh damn. I didn't even think of it being favorite color. Another made in honor of me. Oh, cute. Cute. Are you doing okay? Done a bit of writing and researching a bit for scenario ideas for your story? Nice. Nice, Kaya. That is good. Yeah, you're being really productive these days with this story. It's really cool. I'm glad it's going well. No way. What a scumbag employer. No, it's far beyond that. She's just abusing and exploiting her. I've blown my lid at employers who require punching out during breaks, but this is on a completely different level. The only thing you can do at a workplace like that is to get as far away from it as possible. Yoru doesn't belong in that house. I'm reminded of that fact. It might seem like she has no other place to stay besides that house. That's not the entire truth. I understand. In that case, allow me to ask you a hypothetical question. What would you think if someone wanted to live with you? I'd be happy, but I can't leave the place where I'm at right now. Why not? Without thinking, I grab Yoru by the collar and bark in her face. There's no possible way you can be happy somewhere you're neglected, exploited, and abused. That lady's been truly alone this whole time. She's so sad. Sure, she's incontinent, she stinks, and she makes no sense, but I think I can understand why she turned out that way. You think you can fix that person? No, I don't think I can fix her. But even if I can't heal her, maybe I can alleviate her pain. In that sense, I don't think it's entirely meaningless for me to be there. That doesn't solve anything. Now instead of having one unhappy person, we've got two. There are tons of unhappy people. What difference does one more make? That's not the point. I don't think it's a bad idea to confront sadness rather than pretend that everything is okay. That's why I think this town is a good place. Is that why you came to this town, Yoru? Is that your goal? I don't have a goal. Just like you, Sayoko. But I do. You have a goal? Yeah. And that goal is to live with you back in that room. We're ghosts. Hollow specters. We're so empty, we often lose sight of the very fact that we are ghosts. To live with you and grumble about my cramped bed, and to meet up with friends every now and then to joke around like idiots. And if I'm hollow, then I'm free to fill the void with whatever the hell I want. Will you just... I can even fill the void with downright lies if I see fit. I gently place my finger on Yoru's forehead. That's right, I just made up that goal on the spot. I also made up your name on the spot. So it's a little late to sweat the small stuff like that, you know? Yoru smiles awkwardly and giggles as if she can't find a reason to argue with me there. Looks like you finally admit it now, huh? Yoru copies me and places her index finger on my forehead as well. If I tell you to get down, okay? I was about to say, will we hear a gunshot now? You haven't thought that far ahead yet? You're about 9.3k words in at the moment? Used to write stories all the time, some fanfics in the wrestling and Walking Dead sections on fanfiction. .net got way more popular than you ever expected, and then the motivation vanished, and when the depression started. Not wanting any sympathy for that, just explaining why you're so proud of Happy for Kaya. Know how much work it takes and how rewarding finishing the yeah, and it's a lot of commitment too. But it's if you enjoy doing it, I can imagine it's a lot of fun. You found writing to be a lot more fun than you thought and having fun with it. That's good. That's good. That's great, actually. One of your best friends is wrestling obsessed. You don't enjoy it yourself, but watching him so excited makes you want to watch it with him. No, that is so sweet, Panda. You used to from about ages 13 to 21. Then you hated how they changed it to be so kid-friendly, and a lot of the wrestlers you liked left. Your mom had gotten you your front row seats at a show in Pittsburgh for your 16th birthday. That was how much you were into it. Really? That's interesting. I never Never thought about that or imagined that, to be honest. But then again, I'm not really sure how many people I know who are into wrestling. It's not really a topic that comes up very often. Yo, long time no see. Actually, I guess it hasn't been that long, huh? I feel so old. My sense of time has been so vague lately. That was a close one the other day, huh? You okay? Oh. I need guns. Huh? Lots of guns. I say just as I slam the blood and mud-stained paper bills I stole from the usual men onto the counter. Why do I get the feeling you're using blood money to spill more blood? Do you hate that sort of thing? Lo lets out a big sigh. But it doesn't feel like a sigh of disgust at all. I love it. I'll take all your bullets too. Woohoo! I carry all the guns my money could buy as I run towards old lady Margaret's house. My feet feel so light. I think to myself as I run. Something like this has happened once before. Long ago. It wasn't more recently. In the end, I guess I got no way to free her without resorting to violence. Some people force their will upon reality against the desires of others using power, pain, and despair. If I came across someone like that, I'd probably despise them. I'd hate their guts. But I feel like I've been enduring something like that this whole time. And I hate it. I guess I'm worthless after all. Yora herself chose to stay in a place like that, so shouldn't that be good enough for me? I noticed that I've stopped running. How long have I been standing still? I spent several seconds cursing myself for not even knowing what exactly it is I want to do. I know full well that what I'm doing isn't right. I mutter those words before dashing off once again. And that's why I have to do it. I don't slow down. In fact, I speed up. But my feet feel incredibly heavy. The thick curtains are drawn on the other side of the window. They probably serve to protect the inside from the cold, but they also prevent me from seeing what's going on inside. But regardless, this is the optimal point of entry for a home invasion. That's the conclusion I've come to after scoping the house out for a while. This is probably the living room window. If yours is right, then this is where Margaret watches TV all day. I shout and shoot the glass window. Okay, I gotta finish things up in a second or less. Cherry Moya. I don't know what that means, but she does say a lot of like random Japanese words and stuff. I break through the cracked glass and jump inside. The air's humid and contaminated by the stench of human waste and clay. As soon as the foul odor hits my nose, I'm already yelling my next line. Get down! When I pull the trigger, all I experience is a loud sound and the force of recoil. Huh? What? But what anyone on the opposite side of the barrel experiences is a horizontal sweep of fully automatic gunfire. Kiwi! Accidentally turning Yori into Swiss cheese. But why would I kill her? I guess it's because she's gonna end up at the garbage dump anyway. it's kind of our way of rescuing her by killing her and retrieving her again, I guess. Kiwi. Oh, come on. When I see Yoru fall down with holes blown in her guts, the first thing I feel is rage. Frustration that things didn't go as we had planned in advance. As if one boy simply didn't sing at the choir competition. Though, I guess I didn't sing either. Why should I even sing out loud in front of other people? What's even the point of choir competitions? I don't get it. To vent my frustration, I kick over a table, sending a lump of clay into the air. When it smacks Yoru in the face, she goes, "Ah," stops moving completely. She sounds so goofy, it makes me laugh a little. If only Yoru were still around to hear herself. I'm sure she'd be laughing with me. Things go silent for a while. And then my honed senses are barely able to pick up the sound of running water. A flushing toilet, actually. You! What did you break this time? You thought I wouldn't notice, did you? Didn't you? Don't take me for a fool. The door to what seems to be a stairwell opens up and now comes Margaret. You! I fire at her feet. The elderly woman screams and pitifully falls flat on her face. I don't even want to think about where the bullets landed, or if they pierced all the way through. Run! Run away! Don't just space out! She's actually showing concern for Yoru, urging her to run. I guess she can't see Yoru's corpse from where she's fallen. You treated her so roughly, and now you care? You don't understand. I was raising her with love. She's either lying to me, or she's lying to herself like the senile, elderly woman she is. Either way, I ignore her. Everyone has their own definition of love, which is why conflicts and misfortune happen. That's what I think anyway. Wait! Black Cats! Thank you for gifting us up to Shane! Thank you so much! Aw, I appreciate that. That's very kind of you. Also, hi Mark, how you doing? She is indeed a scary grandma. Learning cool facts about the community. Easier to keep motivated. That's awesome. I'm glad you're enjoying it. The creativity and inspiration you can get from day-to-day things. Was that always really fun for you too? You're quite fond of your main characters, but you try to write a bit every day so that you make some progress, even just a bit. That's good. That's good. Even just doing a little bit. That's good. You couldn't do tier 2 last week when you resubbed to 1 to... No, you don't have to do that, Black Cats. You literally had... You have nothing to make up for. What do you mean? But thank you, Black Cats. That's sweet. Have you... Yeah, it's... That game has been talked about for ages, and I kind of forgot about it until it was brought up again now, when it was released. But I actually, when it, I don't know if it was when it was announced, but it was a really long time ago. And the concept just seemed a lot of fun, to be honest. I think I'm gonna just finish this chapter, and I think that's all I can do because my voice is just so not it today. I don't know what it is with my voice today, but it's just so Worn out. You just heard about it today. It seems so popular. Then you see people shooting Pokemon with guns. Hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's not something that has like people have known about it for a while, but I think it got really quiet for a while. And then no one heard anything, and then she was such a kind, gentle, good girl. Always by my side. The first kid I ever wanted to succeed me. I'm sure she could inherit what my generation accomplished. By sharing my hardships, she could become just like me. After saying that, the elderly woman bends backward, as far as she can, to lift her upper body and lets out an anguished groan, as if she's trying to get her voice heard by someone. She can't bend backwards for long. I guess the pain of being shot is far too much for her to bear. How dare you speak of love when you never even considered how she feels? I look down upon the woman, both literally and figuratively, as she groans in pain. I guess I'm getting emotional because of the extraneous thought that if anyone else were to see my attempt at rescuing Lori, they'd have a hard time understanding where I'm coming from. Do you think that girl had any choice but to accept my love? The elderly woman creeps on the floor as she speaks. That girl only has me, and I only have that girl. The meaning of those words catches me off guard a bit. And probably not in a good way. Damn. The elderly woman pulls a gun out of her pocket. A shock runs through my body, and as I fall backwards, I half-consciously pull the trigger on my rifle. Every sound seems delayed as it reaches my ears, though perhaps my senses are just oddly sensitive. Around the same time as my shoulders hit the carpet, the elderly woman lets out a groan. I guess I actually hit her with that shot in the dark. I feel something soft underneath my head. At first I think it's poop, but maybe it's just clay. Or maybe it really is poop. Gross. There's several things I want to make sure of right now, but it doesn't look like I can. And that's because I'm quickly losing consciousness. I'm close to death even. That elderly woman's got some skills, huh? I guess every woman in this town is tough. Every last one of you takes me for a fool. But you know what? I got a mind of my own. I take proper care of my pets. I even pay my taxes. I hear her shrill voice ranting and wheezing. I bet before long she's gonna die of blood loss herself. But my death's gonna be overwhelmingly quicker than hers. The voice from above must be heard. You think you can be a big shot who can defy the missile's voice from above? Don't take me for a fool. You're the fool, you damn criminal. If I experience every sort of death I can imagine, will that allow me to escape from this place? Yeah, so I think that's what the church is there for. They kind of... they're not praying to like a god. It's like the missile. The missile is their god. Because it was even on one of the stained glass in the church. It was just the missile. It wasn't like a human type of figure. You never heard of it? Just Google it now. Personally, don't think you'll be getting it. It's a blatant ripoff, but people are saying it's half decent, but you can't look past the fact that there's actually There's actual guns. Pokemon wielding and getting shot by guns. Yeah, yeah. You're back. Had to do food shopping. Welcome back, Pete. Hold on. I just need to... A strange thought comes to mind, and as soon as I think, yeah, no thanks, my consciousness fades away. You see, I've been vaguely awake for a little while, but my consciousness only starts to clearly form when I hear voices talking from far away. Voices. I know these voices. I realize that the voices belong to the scavengers, and that realization serves as a spark, or an electromotive force, or something that sets my thoughts into motion. Oh, you're awake. When I get up reflexively, but slowly, yours there. If I tell you to get down, okay? That's why you ended up getting hit. A grumble, a complaint. Oh, that's what you meant by get down. What else could I have meant? Oh. Yours suddenly pierced into my eyes as if she had just realized something important. What is it? I guess I'm not a good listener, huh? I let out a dry laugh. But not in a bad way or anything. You see, well, the first step to solving a problem is to acknowledge that there is a problem. Oh, you sound just like a counselor, Sayoko. Thanks to your, I'm able to let out a proper laugh this time. She laughs too. Honestly, I think we're acting a little light-hearted for people whose hearts just stopped. The scavengers wave and call out to us when they notice our voices. I seem a little spooked at first, but yours smoothly tells them we were just on a walk. She's an amazing talker. Just a terrible listener. I interrupt before any idle chatter can start again. Can you give us a ride back home when you're finished with work? Sayoko. Yoru tries to interrupt, but I keep going. And by home, I mean our home. Yoru looks at me like she can't believe what I just said. A look of surprise mixed with joy. I feel a sense of desire. Desire for what, exactly? Material wealth? Food? Attention? Maybe something else. I do feel a little proud of myself too, of course. Yeah, I don't mind, but... The leader seems a little hesitant to continue. I really ought to learn their names already. You'll help us finish that work, right? Of course. Yes, of course we'll help. The other two cheer behind their leader. I feel like cheering with them, but it's a little embarrassing, so I cheer silently. With work safely squared away, we sit in the back of the truck as it sways to and fro. I feel pleasantly tired, so I start to doze off. Sayoko. Do you think Anya still has that lemonade stand? Since she interrupted my nap, I answer a little rudely. I guess. Let's use that to start a business. Selling lemonade? Of course not, silly. Perhaps that's your imaginary little sister. Thrusting her finger at a patient as you're wearing a white coat. Okay, next. There's a long line. Please, pay here. I beckon the patient. Thank you. I feel so refreshed. Ah. He drops some coins into the palm of my hand. It's about enough to buy 2 cups of coffee at Mr. Patel's cafe. By the time I put the money in the register, the next patient's exam has already begun. Whenever I wake up, I hear a man crying inside a car parked outside. Every single day. It's driving me mad. Perhaps that's just an imaginary man. I see. Okay, next. What the fuck is this job? Please pay here. The payment is a flat sum. It's not expensive or anything, but considering the length of the line and the speedy service, it clearly adds up quickly, and it didn't even cost anything to start up. Despite the dirt cheap prices, not a single patient has doubted the authenticity of the medical exam. I suppose not many are brave enough to raise a complaint in the presence of the ninja who single-handedly subjugated the whole church. Oh, how are things going, Miss Bodyguard? Pacifica. Who knew there would be a demand for such a service? It seems even I've been blindsided by your entrepreneurship. Well done. It was yours idea. There's no point selling something as low demand as lemonade. I have to sell something more essential. That was yours basic idea. The town's ghosts are all alone. It's like they've got nobody to turn to for counseling. So you think you can make money off of that? Will anyone pay? I do, and they will. That's the feeling I got as I interacted with that old lady. I summarized that conversation to Pacifica. But Sayoko, won't listening to everyone's concerns make for a stressful job for her? Nope, there's no need to worry about that. Oh, that's a cut and dried answer. I guess I can appreciate her tenacity at least. No, it's not that she's tenacious or anything. I smile somewhat meanly. It's that she doesn't listen to others in the first place. That's a big brain move. That is a big brain move. That was chapter 3. She only has 4 fingers. A kid and I talk about various things as we pedal our bikes. We have to shout in order to hear ourselves over the clamorous cars and the screeching cicadas. She talks about minor scandals between classmates, popular celebrities, clothes she wants, and other things like that. Topics that don't really feel relevant to me. It's like we live in 2 different worlds, huh? She's popular, even with the boys. During break times, she talks so loudly with friends. It's almost like it's a competition or something. While nobody ever steps up to anyone in her group, her voice in particular is especially influential. It's almost like any kid who opposes her gets immediately crushed by her followers. At school, she's like a mafia boss straight out of a movie. I don't like her, not just because of how cute she looks. And yet, she invited me to go to the movies with her. But she's the same kid I've been with ever since kindergarten. The same kid who was so happy we were put in the same class when we moved up to elementary school. We used to get along since we were so alike. But before I knew it, our speech patterns and our social standings in class completely diverged. One day, when we were on cleaning duty together, we just so happened to get thirsty at the same time and went back to the classroom for a bottle of water. That's when she invited me to go to the movies with her. Just you and me? I asked. Yes, she nodded. And that's why I'm riding my bike right now. I somehow managed to keep up with her in my cute new sundress and sandals. I'm not as refined as that kid, but I'm passable, I'd say. I know it sounds like I'm not enjoying myself at all, but I really am. It's too hot outside. My favorite season is winter, which is on the exact opposite side of the calendar. But right now, I feel like there are good things to be enjoyed even in the middle of summer. The signal turns red at the last second, so I slam on the brakes. This is probably the last time the two of us can hang out. I'm sad, but I suppose it's only natural since we've grown to be too different from each other. A big truck passes in front of us, spreading its smelly exhaust fumes. Normally, I'd grimace at the smell, but today I'll just deal with it. I don't want to bother her, so I won't draw this in my picture diary. I'll keep this a secret until the day I die. No, even longer than that. I wonder if that kid thinks that this will be our last time together too. Maybe that's why I feel like I have to enjoy myself. You see, as I stare at the signal, waiting for it to turn green, she speaks up somewhat quietly. Yes. My voice is quiet to begin with, so I don't know if she heard. It looks like I'm going to the movies with Asagawa next week. That's amazing. It's not really that amazing. She blushes. Asagawa. She's an athlete and a sort of leader among the boys. He's an athlete. I think he's the right fit for going to the movies with her. So is today like a practice run for that date? She opens her big eyes even wider. She probably wasn't expecting me to say that. She then lets out a spontaneous giggle. Maybe I said something I shouldn't have. If I had said it in the classroom, my school life would be in jeopardy starting the next day. But she smiles as if to tell me that there is no need to worry about anything like that right now. Dunno. I see. The signal turns green. I start pedaling. I hope it goes well for you. I give her some lazy words of encouragement. You really think so? Not really. You know, you always had a bad habit of saying things you don't really mean. Oh, I read that as bad, but it doesn't say bad. You've always had a habit of saying things you don't really mean. This is probably the last time we'll hang out together. Nothing will change that fact, but I already think, so what? Interesting. Oh, hello, Father. I can't remember the last time you were the one who called me. How can I help you? Hold on, I just need to do something. We need to talk business. What? Do you have a complaint about my business this late in the game? Welcome back, Mama Kiri. I put you to sleep? Oh no. I'm that boring, huh? Not just kidding. No, I want you to deal with that ninja. Now? I thought you would have given up by now. That's none of your business. Well, I suppose your men are useless after all. Indeed. That's why I need your help. Well, yes, it would indeed be child's play. For me, that is. I have just about everything I need ready. Since I've allowed you to do whatever you pleased up until now, I assumed you'd agree to my request without a moment of hesitation. Very well. But in return... I know. Do you see who it is? It's Pacifica. I know. Finish episode 3. Episode 4, the day I was lonely together with her. Yeah, I think... I don't want to end right now, but at the same time I feel like I have to because... well, my voice is not really doing the best. And my stomach has been growling for at least an hour. I was hoping that I could stream for another like 45 minutes at least, but I'm just, and also now I really need to pee as well. I think it's okay if we have a shorter stream today. I think that's okay. It's okay. But yeah, I usually stream tomorrow as well, like on Fridays, but today I will... No, well, tomorrow. Tomorrow I won't be streaming. I will be streaming on Saturday instead, because Rods is having his birthday stream tomorrow. Well, I mean, it is his birthday tomorrow. So he's gonna be streaming for several hours. And, you know, I want to be there. And I'm gonna have to miss out on a whole big chunk of the stream if I do. So I'm gonna switch it up this week. We'll be doing the Saturday stream instead. And then we will be back to playing Baldur's Gate 3. You two need to eat. Yeah, go get all the foods. Let's see if we can find someone to raid. It's also, I haven't even slept 5 hours. Like last night. I slept so little. That's probably why my voice can't really handle all the reading so much today. And it's also been a really drag of a day at work today, so it has not been the best day before stream. Stream has been good. Stream has been very good. I've enjoyed it. You know who we're gonna raid? We're gonna raid Elmac today. And then here's the raid message. And here is the second raid message. And I will start the raid before the ad happens, because it's gonna happen very soon. So, thank you guys so much for being here. I've had a lovely stream. I hope you guys have had a good time too. I hope you enjoy these types of streams. I'm really enjoying it. It's just my voice has been very tired today. But hopefully we're gonna be playing more of this on Thursday next week. So here's my schedule. And if you have missed any of the other streams where we played this and you kind of want to catch up on the story and everything, you have a whole week to do so. So if you want to, you can go check out my YouTube where I post all the VODs. I'm going to be posting the VOD for this stream. Well, it will be up by tomorrow. Black Cats! Thank you for gifting us up to Craig. Aw, I appreciate that. so much. Yeah, thank you. That's very kind of you. But yeah, thank you guys so much for being here. The ads are gonna happen any second now, so we're just gonna wrap it up. Have a good one, everyone. I'll see you well, not tomorrow, on Saturday. I'll see you on Saturday. Bye.